Yo, let me get comfortable. All right, we back, y'all. You already know we had to handle a couple things, and James made an executive decision. James, what's that decision you made?
So we have a topic here where we need some female input, and I called my best friend Crystal. I've known her since I was yay high. She's basically my sister, so I figured I'd give her a ring, and I asked her if she's up to anything. She said no. And I said, you want to chime in? She was like, yup. So we got her here. All right, Crystal, say hi.
Hi.
Ooh.
Hey, girl.
You already know. Damn, we got a special guest. Second time in a row.
Hey, let's do this.
So we was looking at the board, and we came across a topic called that got a nice little response from you, you know. And we always felt like it was good to get the other side of things, and wanted to see how do you feel about surviving a narcissist?
It's rough. You know, you survived. Mm-hmm. That's what you get out of it. But it's a lot having to go back and look and see where you went wrong.
But do you really go wrong with a narcissist?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can go wrong a lot of places with a narcissist.
Okay.
You know, you let them manipulate you. For one, you don't see it, but other people see it. Mm-hmm. When they're telling you what they see and you're just, you know, got the rose-colored glasses on.
Yep.
That doesn't help either. True. Until you finally put your foot down and you're like, yeah, I'm done. And then you become the bad guy, you know?
Why do you think that is?
So I'll be that.
Why do you think
because
that is?
Because they can't control you no more.
Okay.
You know, they can't control you. You finally put your foot down. You grew some balls that you know, you don't have. But, you know.
But when you say you let them manipulate you, can you give an example? Or is that too personal?
There's a lot of examples for letting someone manipulate you. You know, you believe their lies until they become real to you, regardless if you see it or not.
Does this person that's lying to you, do they have a track record of lying?
Of course. But you just look the other way because, you know, you see the good in that person, even though they don't show the good, or they only show the good once a month or twice a month, and then they revert back to the person that they really are.
The good or potential?
Both. You know, because everyone has good in them. Everyone has bad in them. It's what you choose to do as a person.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know?
Does one outweigh the other, like the good in them or the potential?
The potential. Or what you see, the fantasy that you have in your head of that person. Oh, you know, they'll change, they'll do this, they'll do that. Or they say that they're going to do something. So then you build that fantasy world in your head. Is
it because of what you want them to be? Or is it because of what they showed you they were early on and they changed it?
Both.
In what way?
All different kind of ways. You know, they can be a sweet person, a loving person, and then turn into the damn devil.
Oof.
And then the next week or two, you know, you tell them how you feel and whatever the case is, and then they change, but they do it to where you don't see the behind the scenes. You only see what they want you to see.
Amen.
Then when they get tired of showing you what they want you to see, the behind the scenes become the front runner.
What?
And then you're seeing it firsthand again.
What would you say for you was the wake-up call?
The abuse, you know, that was my wake-up call. Tired of sugarcoating everything, you know, things happening in front of people, in front of minors, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then finally just giving up and saying, you know, I'm done.
So you basically had, for us old heads, right? You basically had your Ike and Tina moment when you started whooping his ass in the limo.
Sort of, you know, in my head, I was the one that was saying eat the cake anime, you know, shoving it down his throat, shit, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
That was my fantasy in my head, but I was just like, you know, at the end, I'm done. Just, you know, you got to go. You know, you can't control me no more. You can't tell me the sky is purple even though it's blue, and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's purple, cool, no problem.
Okay. Very good. All right.
So So now looking back at the time that you spent going through that and surviving that, I guess, how do you navigate moving forward? Like, what are the signs that you're now looking for in a potential, like, to avoid this from happening again?
So I am open, transparent, and honest as much as I can be. So like you're talking about like in a relationship, a new relationship.
Or just in general, even for a potential partner?
In general, you have to learn how to heal yourself being alone and learning the traits that you took on being with that person. Because you become a negative person. And I was that negative person.
Got you.
So everything was negative. It was like I was in a cloud, like that cloud and the rain just following you. So when you let go of that person, you're no longer in that person's space, in the household with that person, and you're away from that person, then you see everything with clearer eyes.
Now,
and it becomes better for yourself to heal yourself.
Right.
And talking to people, maybe seeing a therapist or having a friend that sort of is like a therapist, that sees everything and tells you, where you went wrong or what you could do better and how you're doing better, and to give you pointers, because everyone needs somebody.
Right. Now, I wanted to follow up on that. So with regards to just, hypothetically, like talking or like just being available to something else. And for this person that you might find in the future, or have you ever taken the things that men have done to you, or like, people have done to you in the past? Do you, I guess, how can I say this?
Carry it over?
Yeah. Do you carry it over?
Are you taking it out on them?
Yeah.
So I have without knowing it. And when I was told I was doing it, I went back to the person that I talked to and say, hey, this is the situation. This was the conversation. Where did I go wrong? Because he said I did X, Y, and Z. I didn't see it. I don't see it, but can you help me see it? And then they turned it around into their perspective and they're like, yeah, you did that. You need to stop doing this, this, and this and that. I'm like, oh shit, I did do that. So you can carry over that into a new relationship. And it's a potential for that relationship not going forward. Because you have so much anger, or maybe you're still carrying on some anger that you don't know because you're not fully healed. When you're saying that you're healed, I'm healed because, I've worked on myself, but you've worked on yourself alone. But now you have you're in a relationship with somebody else.
Right.
Now you have to work on yourself while being in that relationship, because that person isn't them.
It's a different animal.
It's a different person.
Yeah.
They're showing you totally different. You're telling them your past. You're telling them, this is what I'm transparent. So I tell you everything that I've been through. I try to say both sides because every story has multiple sides to it. No one's 100% right. No one's 100% wrong.
That lands with the stuff. I think I've said this to you once before, maybe when we're having our own conversations together, where you got people who were in unhealthy relationships, they get into a healthy relationship, and they mess up the healthy relationship because they're still stuck in the unhealthy mindset.
They're also not healed too.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what causes it.
Are you 100% healed though?
Never.
And no one's ever 100% healed. And if they are, they're lying.
I think the biggest part of that is just knowing what parts of you have those issues and really being self-aware, and that's the best way you can navigate it.
And it's the partner that you're with too. Like everyone has triggers.
Correct.
Regardless on what the situation is, you're going to have a trigger to something.
Absolutely. And
it's how you navigate it, how you handle it, and how you conversate with your partner about it. Like, okay, what you got an attitude for today? I ain't got no attitude. Yeah, you got an attitude. No, I don't. Okay, I do, but I don't know how to say it to you without you feeling that it's a negative space, or that
you have to feel safe enough to say it.
Exactly. Even and it's not even being safe enough to say it. You can feel safe, but it's something that's stopping you from saying it. It has nothing to do with how you feel safe in your relationship. It all has to do with you. It's like I choke. So even though I feel 100% safe in my new relationship, there's some things that it may take a couple days to get out of me. Or, okay, now I feel more comfortable saying it to you. because I didn't feel comfortable saying it then because I'm so shy, or I just don't. It's been so long in that negativity that this freshness and this safe space is safe to me, but there's just something in me that won't let it out 100%.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just to reverse it, you feel like you ever been the narcissist in a situation?
I probably have. Dealing with, you take traits of other people that you deal with. And go ahead.
No, please.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Because I was going to say, like, you take it from other people, so you're blaming your narcissism on others.
Well, how
classic
do you learn
narcissism.
You learn things from your surroundings.
Damn.
You know how
you know what I mean?
The biggest way to know you're not a narcissist is if you're asking, am I a narcissist? Because they don't ask that question.
But if you're asking that question and you're really doing the work,
they don't.
Well, some people. Well, okay, so I follow this guy on TikTok or Instagram. He's a narcissist. He's a diagnosed narcissist, and he talks about it, and he does little skits too. And I'm like, oh shit, damn, that's close to home.
Right.
And he's married and he has kids and he works on it. You know what I mean? But he goes to therapy. People that don't do the work, regardless if they go talk to other people, you're never gonna. You're always gonna stay the same. You're gonna continue being a narcissist. You don't care what other people think. Everything is about you. You flip the script on people.
Technically, that guy is no longer a narcissist. Because if he's aware that he was being a narcissist, that automatically knocks him out from being one. Because narcissists don't think they're wrong. They don't think they're wrong.
I don't agree with that.
You can, you can have you're schizophrenic
traits.
and you take medication for schizophrenia and you're not having your episodes. It doesn't mean that you're not a schizophrenic.
Well, you didn't know initially that you were schizophrenic until you knew.
Well, but you're always going to be a schizophrenic. Now you have to actually work on it every single day, But you're in a space that the person that you're with is there to back you up. Mm-hmm. They're not there to
trigger you,
agree with everything that you're saying. Oh, yeah, you're right. She's wrong or he's wrong. Right, I agree with you. Everything that you're saying is right. But then what about the other picture?
Right.
Because you're just hearing one side of the story. You're not hearing everything. What you're being told is that half of the story. You don't know the other person's half. They're not telling you everything. They're probably twisting it around to make themselves look good.
That's fair.
When all reality, that's not how the conversation had. I've recorded this person multiple times, showed the video, and, oh, well, you should have just left me alone. I would have X, Y, and Z.
That's what I'm saying.
You would have never just.
You see what I'm saying? It's your fault. It's your fault that I didn't do it because you didn't leave me alone.
I didn't put my hands on you. You put your hands on me. You walked up to me. It's like, dude, there's a whole video.
If you didn't make me hit you.
If you didn't call me a bitch, well, you called me a bitch first. Like, huh? I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's damned if you do, damned if you don't when you're dealing with a narcissist that doesn't give a fuck about nothing but themselves.
Correct. Hence, a narcissist.
That's true.
Hence my fucking situation.
Sheesh.
All right, girl.
But everything's good now, though, right?
Damned if you do.
Everything's better now, right?
Oh, boy.
It's better that I'm not dealing with him.
Let me tell you something.
Salute.
She got herself a new beau in her life.
Ooh.
Hey,
spill all the tea.
This boy knocking it out the park.
Look at your bestie spilling all your tea. You already know.
Got smiles. I got smiles on her face and stuff.
I'm the happiest that I have ever been in my entire life.
You can hear the smile through the phone.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear it.
Oh, yeah. It was like a day and night with her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Ain't nothing like it. Two quick questions, just real quick before we let you go, because we don't want to hijack your evening. Let's have some fun because the last one was a little serious.
I got somebody else we might be able to call.
Okay. Oh damn! You just trying to get rid of Bessie like that?
They got back.
Absolutely.
Right.
Real quick. Let's have some fun. What are verbal vibe killers during sex? In your opinion?
Oh shit. Here we go.
Verbal vibe killers?
Yeah, like
calling me somebody else's name?
Ooh,
that's happened before?
No, hell no.
Oh. No, like something that's
happened.
Something that's happened to me?
Yeah. Like
verbal vibe killers?
Yeah, like somebody said some wild shit.
Yeah, some guy was trying to be extra and he fucked up.
He got on porn mode and said some wild shit.
He bust out with a take that.
You like
when they're
it?
not taking nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You like that? You like that right
No.
there? You like that?
No. I've had those. No, hurry up so I can go home. No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
And what about? Go ahead. You was about to say something crazy. I feel like you
No.
was about to say,
No. Mm-mm.
Damn. And we'll leave you with this again. We want to hijack your evening. Why do you think men struggle to open up emotionally?
There's a lot of reasons. They're told as kids, you're a man, suck it up. You're supposed to be strong and not cry, and you get laughed at. You get told you're a bitch. Who gives a fuck about your feelings? And that's when you should know that you're dealing with the wrong person or the wrong people. Men have feelings too,
Mm-hmm.
I try to teach my little boys or my young boys and my kids at a young age, you can cry. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're a boy, you shouldn't cry. If you're hurt, you should show your feelings. Because when you get older, you're the strong ass man. You're going to end up depressed or damn near because you don't have an outlet to express your feelings.
But if
to nobody.
that man's oversharing, like he crying a lot.
Well, then he got to go to fucking therapy. I mean, honestly, no, I'm serious. If you're crying a lot, then there's something wrong for.
I mean, not uncontrollably,
a female too.
But if he's talking,
a female too.
No, but it's different from a guy's side. Like if a female,
I don't give a damn. If you are crying every single time you have this conversation with someone, there is something that is unhealed in you that you need to get it out and not get over it. But I don't like to say get over it because you don't get over anything. You have to learn how to work on it and not let it bother you anymore.
Yeah.
And if it's the same damn thing, bro, just like I tell a female girl, I don't want to hear this shit no more. Like if you're not working on it, you're just downing my day.
So they do the same thing to each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you got to have a safe space to talk to and have a safe person to talk to. Because I don't want to tell you my deepest, darkest secret and then somebody else knows about it.
Yeah. Because
you're running your mouth to whoever. I can't trust you.
Yeah, that's why I was telling James, I was like, yeah, and this is something he disagrees with me. It's always good that the person that you're spending your life with also be your best friend. I understand there's certain things that you might not be able to share with them, but if they're your best friend, you don't have to struggle with opening up emotionally because you have that safe space at home and you got your ride or die at home that no matter what you're going through is going to hold you down regardless, at least to get you help you gather your bearings again.
However, there's a caveat to that. You have to know that person when the shit hits the fan. Because you can think that person is your best friend, your soulmate, and then when the shit really hits the fan, that's when they're spewing your darkest, deepest secrets.
Or treating you different.
Because now you fell in a hole and you can't get yourself out of that hole. And that's what your partner is supposed to be there for, to be those steps for you to get out of that hole.
Right. But what
and your partner shouldn't be sitting here when you're on your last leg because you're depressed or something's going on in your life to sit here and throw it in your face, because that's not what we're supposed to do as a partner, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, or whatever the case is. And once I find out that you're going behind my back and treating me this way, then that's a different conversation.
Yeah. So
because who is this person?
Yeah, there's motivation behind spilling the tea. I get it, and I feel like that goes both ways. I was gonna ask, do you ever feel like you struggle to open up emotionally?
I have, because I've expressed something to one of my old partners, and something that I don't tell people about because it's childhood stuff and nobody's business. So you want to speak out to your partners. And I found out he told somebody else about it because of a situation. Why don't you talk to this person? Well, because such and such, such and such. It's like, oh, wait. I didn't give you permission to say that. So now I don't trust you.
Right.
However, when you realize you're in a safe space with someone, then although you want to tell that person, and that's where I'm at now. Like, my person now knows 90% of everything.
Yeah.
95%. Because, your brain locks things away to where you don't remember them until someone brings it up or a situation happens. You're like, oh, shit.
That's fair.
So I wouldn't say 100% because there's things that I may not remember that has happened because I've locked it away. So everything that I do remember, this person now knows about it.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you for chiming in, girl.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure.
You're welcome.
We've been trying to get some females out here for a long time. It's been kind of a struggle because y'all be pump faking. I'm just saying, I'm not,
Y'all be what?
Pump faking. Girls be pump faking.
What the fuck is it? What's that?
They be like, I'm gonna do it. In the last second, I'm not doing it. They're like, I'll be right there. Yeah, I'll do it. Just call me. And then it comes up and they don't do shit. So
yeah, they want to pot until it's time to pot. So shout out to you for taking the time.
Because y'all be talking crazy.
I mean, but it is what it is. Listen,
Damn.
we've never disrespected nobody on here.
I got the title.
No,
man.
not disrespectful, but sometimes I'll be like, ooh, yeah, I can't chime in on that
Talk
conversation.
about some wild shit. But I mean, they don't have to. Like, if they were to come, they could just chill. They don't really have to chime in on everything.
They can just chill.
Until the next subject comes up, and then the next subject they jump in. You know what I mean?
James
true.
is the one that talks the crazy. I
don't talk crazy.
I be here chilling. I don't say nothing crazy,
bro.
Yeah, okay.
You should have seen the comments lately. They've been coming at me.
No, the James Hive is strong though.
In your inbox, so I guarantee you they ain't posting that shit on that on the post.
No, they are on the Facebook. They put it on the comments.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. But the James Hive is strong though.
Yeah, I got some
backup.
I
seen some of those posts. I seen some of those comments that y'all deleted. Mm-hmm.
We don't delete
comments. We don't delete it all.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
But DJ know what I yeah. let me stop.
All right, Crystal. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. You have a good night.
You too.
All right.